I mean, I've always tried to work towards my dreams, but also keep a realistic mentality. But being here in this position is very humbling. I worked out for the Spurs, Minnesota, and then right before this, I went to Phoenix, New Orleans, Houston, all three in a row. Then here, then I go to Atlanta. That's my last workout.
Okay, and what kind of feedback have you gotten both from the combine and from the people for whom you've worked out?
I've gotten pretty good feedback on how they feel about my game and what I need to improve, and just still gathering information. Haven't talked to all the teams yet because it's just been back-to-back workouts.
Is there still a decision to be made, or have you decided you're definitely going?
Oh, I haven't made that decision yet. I still got to talk to Coach Painter and talk to my dad about it. It's just taking it all in. It's just all been a huge process. The combine was a experience in itself because it was just 4 or 5 days where you're just doing so many different things and just getting acclimated with how life is.
Do teams want you, as they talk to you in terms of what they think you're going to be as a player, do they encourage you to extend your range, or do they view you more as a power player strictly?
It all depends on the philosophy of the staff and how they play and how just really what they look into. Some teams do want that guy to shoot threes. Some teams just, if you can hit open shot, is good enough. And some teams just want you to be a rebounder. It's just all how the team wants you to, what role they need right now.
What do you feel like you will be?
Whatever the team needs me to be is what I'll try to work towards.
How is your workout with the Pacers different than other teams?
We did more up and down drills for only having 3-on-3, which is there's a lot of space on the floor when it's only 3-on-3, and most teams keep it in the half court. The positions I had to get myself into last year with guarding so many different type of players helped me tremendously, even though I may not was comfortable doing it, but I was going to have to learn how to do it one day.
If you are told that you're a second-round draft pick, if that's all the feedback, second round, do you still come out for that? I mean, does it come down to which round you think you would go in, or is the second round good enough?
I mean, it doesn't bother me going to the second round at all. It just depends on how the team feels like they're going to use me. And if I feel like the team can use me, then that's a good situation for me.
And with your development, what are the pros to returning to Purdue rather than going through and getting to the NBA?
Just dominating and knowing the offense and being more comfortable, which will lead to a much more fluent offensive game for me because I struggle with turnovers early in the season, but that won't be a thing because I've been over that learning hump already in that curve.
And you're one of the players that's benefited from this new rule where you can declare for the draft without an agent. What have you taken away from that? Do you think this is a good system going forward and a player-friendly system?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's very player-friendly, and even if a guy doesn't want to go, it gets you familiar with the faces, you know names, and it's just different when you meet a person face-to-face and they know who you are, then they come to your game. It's a little bit more intimate.